Hello everyone and welcome back to Soaps by Chinwe. Have you ever been in this situation before? Guess what happened? You know that excitement when you finish making your soap and you're waiting to unmold. I wasn't patient enough to wait for my soap to harden up. The soap has hardened up, but overexcitement couldn't allow me to wait. I was touching and see what I got at the end of the day. So this is what you will get when you cut your soap too early, especially when the soap is hot processed soap. So are you seeing? So what are we going to do now? If you're in this situation, tell me in the comment section what you will do. But sure, it's not a problem. You know, when you have a bad soap, it will be very frustrating. But there is always a way out. Just like I've said before, that there is no waste in soap making. There is no waste at all. Even if you have a bad soap, your soap didn't come out well, there is always a way around it to manage the situation, okay? But the only disadvantage is that you have to do what? To do this batch of soap again. The stress. You have to do it again to repair your soaps. So you can see what I'm doing in the video. Once you have a bad soap like this, don't panic, because you should even be happy that in soap there is a way to always repair our soap, to always make our soaps to come out again by having beautiful bar soaps. Okay, today production was I was so excited to cut my soap. That is why I'm always excited to cut soap. Because if you listen to my videos very well, you will know that I always say that cutting of soaps is one of my favorite parts when it comes to soap making. So have you ever been tempted to cut your soap so quickly before? If you don't want to end up like this, make sure you watch this video to the end to avoid this mistake in your own production. I know that there are some things in soap making, most times it happens, and sometimes when these things happens, it's for you to know better. There are things, as a soap maker, you learn those things on your own. Even with the training, everything, there are some things that you will still experience them on your own as time goes on. Okay, so always have patience to cut your soap. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. If not, you end up having bad soap like this, like me. So how long do you think someone needs to keep their soap before cutting? How long? Especially when it comes to hot process. How long do you think? So how do you now repair these soaps? My answer is what? Rebadging. Rebadging is what? The only process whereby you can do what? You can manage your soap situations when it comes to situations like this. Is rebadging. After cutting your soaps into pieces, you do what? You rebadge your soaps. Today's video is very important because most beginners make this mistake. I don't know if you have encountered something like this before, but even me, I was like, okay, it's time to cut my soap. I was not patient. You know, when you make a fresh bar soap, just make a fresh soap. As a soap maker, you understand what I'm saying. You're always tempted to touch it or to cut your soap immediately, even before they even harden up properly. So this is what you will get afterwards, the rebadging. This is what you get. So you can now see our soap that is looking so beautiful. So if you don't tell somebody, how would they even know? They will not even know that you rebadge the soap. Nobody will know. Now, when rebadging a soap, there are techniques to rebadging a soap. There is a video I dropped on my channel, and that is my secret on how to rebadge soaps. That is one of the best methods I use because it still maintains the quality of your soaps. But if you don't want to do it in that way, there are other videos on how to rebadge soaps, different methods on how to rebadge a soap. Okay. One of the major reasons why people cut their soaps too early is excitement. And I don't blame them. You know, when you see a beautiful soap sitting pretty, and you'll be like, let me cut this soap. And also another reason is that they assume because it's called hot process, the soap is what? is immediately ready. But unfortunately, that is not true. Although the soap is processed faster than some other methods, but it still needs enough time to cool for the soap to become firm and stabilized before cutting. Skipping this period can ruin the appearance of your soap and the quality of your soaps. So, what do you think are the consequences when you cut your soap too early? The soap may crumble. You saw what happened to my soap. You see, okay, with that type of soaps now, will you be able to cut it? No. Until you do what? You rebadge. Till you rebadge. Even if you say maybe you want to just cut the soap like that, this soap, it may stick to your cutter or knife, and your soap will not be smooth again. Your soap will not be just like that, and the bars may lose their shape as well. No, if you have cut a soft soap before, you will know. So what do you think is the best time to cut your soap, especially hot process? What do you think? No, before cutting a soap, you need to check. Like, you check things like if the soap feels firm, if the soap has cooled down properly. In hot process, the soap is always hot, so you check if the soap has cooled down properly before you cut. If the soap comes out of the mold easily, if it doesn't stick excessively to your fingers, the surface feels stable, you check, you still know. But for me, hot process, to make the thing easier for me, is I leave it for at least 10 hours before cutting my soap. I leave it for 10 hours. So if you're unsure if your soap has hardened up, it's usually better to wait a little longer than to rush. And another thing is that if you leave your soap for too long, your soap will be very hard to cut as well. So these things is two ways. If you cut it too early, your soap, you see what happened in the video. And also, if you wait for too long to cut your soap will be too hard for you to cut, and that will lead to damaging your cutter. There are times, like some people now, they will complain that their cutters are outside cutting. There's a way your soap. But sometimes now the mistake is from us, or it's from you. If your soap is too hard, I won't lie, you yourself, even as you're cutting your soap, you'll even be scared. Yes, even if the cutter where you bought it is original, your cutters, they are original cutters, they use strong wires to construct your cutters. If your soap is too hard, it will lead your cutters your wires to start cutting. So let's just balance it, okay? Your soap should not be too soft, or it should not be too hard. It should be in between. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share to your fellow soap makers. See you in my next video. Bye.